The rain is falling. The fans are soaked. But here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Pearson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now it's Herbert. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's to the tight end, Mallory. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. Jackson now. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Touchdown! A great play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Broncos are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Ravens at 2-11 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Again, Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Morales. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
They'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's. And now look at him go. Down the right sideline and down to the 16-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 59 yards.
First down, Denver.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
Now Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A tackle made there by Caden Stearns. From the 38 now, here's second down and 5. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
13.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got his open man. It's Mallory. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carroll. Still on his feet. He may go. They're all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Broncos 14, Ravens 3. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On second down, they'll run it here. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit of...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. On third down, Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the difference.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
44 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith, and the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 42-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Go.
Jackson. And he's got his big tight end here. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the 2nd quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the 2nd half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go on 4th. Herbert has taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pearson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Denver.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Carroll. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second and 4 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Herbert now. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Broncos 29, Ravens 15. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Huggins, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And quickly, they get to the line.
Preston 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. In motion right is Davis. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jackson now. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Now 3rd down and 7. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
It's complete. And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Ravens on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third down and 12. To throw is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Broncos 44, Ravens 21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was... And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over first down and good to go at the 8-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From 8 yards out. And the Broncos up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And Davis with it left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I'm going to quit, ready?
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This one caught by Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down, Huggins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Broncos 51, Ravens 27.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carroll. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Adafe Owe. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. Here's Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
Taking it right down Broadway. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On the option right is Jackson. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Broncos.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
And how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. 3rd and long. It's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Carroll. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Broncos 58, Ravens 27. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.